Dear students, in this video you will learn about unsymmetrical faults on power system and single line to ground fault. First we will see unsymmetrical faults on power system. Generally, unsymmetrical faults on power system are analyzed by using the Thevenin's theorem method. According to Thevenin's theorem method, Thevenin's equivalent circuit have positive, negative, zero sequence components. So these networks are obtained with respect to the fault point. Positive sequence, negative sequence, zero sequence networks are obtained by using fault point. Okay, so the pre-fault voltage or the fault point is the Thevenin's voltage. So Thevenin's theorem, according to Thevenin's theorem, Thevenin's voltage, so always in series with the Thevenin's resistance. So this is the Thevenin's equivalent resistance, load resistance, Thevenin's equivalent resistance. So this is V Thevenin. So here, according to the Thevenin's theorem method, the fault voltage is equal to the Thevenin's voltage of positive sequence network, and negative and zero sequence components of free fault voltage at the fault point is absent. So negative and zero sequence components in fault point is absent, so it will not appear. Only positive sequence components will be appear. So here we are considering Z1, Z2, Z0 are the Thevenin's impedances for positive, negative, zero sequences respectively, where V Thevenin pre-fault voltage at the fault point. V Thevenin is the free fault voltage at fault point. So this is equal to Thevenin's impedance of positive sequence network. So V Thevenin is equal to Thevenin's impedance of positive sequence networks. So this is about unsymmetrical components using Thevenin's method. Okay, so Thevenin's method is very important to analyze the free fault voltages. So free fault voltages appear only in positive sequence component. Remaining negative and zero sequence components, the zero sequence components will be absent. Okay, here we can see Thevenin's equivalent circuit for positive, negative, zero sequences as shown in this figure. So here the first figure shows the positive sequence networks for Thevenin's method, and second shows the negative sequence, third shows the zero sequence methods. So these methods we will use to calculate the VA1 positive sequence voltage, negative sequence voltage and zero sequence voltage, that is VA1, VA2, VA0, using the Kirchhoff voltage law. Using Kirchhoff voltage law, here we will find out the positive, negative, zero sequence voltages. VA1 equal to V Thevenin minus IA1 into Z1. So here we can see the equation. VA2 is equal to minus IA2 into Z2. VA0 is equal to minus IA0 into Z0. So these are the voltages. So these equations are similar to that of a synchronous generator. So already in previous videos, so we have discussed about synchronous generator, positive, negative, zero sequence voltages. So these equations also similar to that synchronous generator equations. So they are useful in the analysis of unsymmetrical faults. So these equations, so we will use to analyze the unsymmetrical faults on the power system, right? So we are considering the various type of unsymmetrical faults. So unsymmetrical faults on a general power system. So unsymmetrical faults are LG, LL, line to ground, line to line, and double line to ground faults. So these are the unsymmetrical faults, right? So we'll discuss one by one. First, LG fault. So LG fault means single line to ground fault. So in this figure you can see LG fault in a power system through a fault impedance ZF. So fault impedance is having. So fault impedance is connected here. So LG fault is happened through a fault impedance ZF. The phases are also labeled that the fault occurs on a phase A. The phases are also labeled that the fault occurs on a phase A. So terminal conditions, VA is equal to IA into ZF, IB is equal to 0, IC is equal to 0. Since B and C are open circuited, the current will not flow, IB and IC will be equal to 0, right? Similarly, now we can analyze the symmetrical component currents IA0, IA1, IA2. So already we have seen symmetrical component currents in terms of phase component currents. So IA0 is equal to 1 by 3 IA plus IB plus IC. Already we have seen IB and IC are equal to 0. So by substituting IB and IC is equal to 0, so we can get IA0 is equal to 1 by 3 into IA. Similarly IA1 we know 1 by 3 into IA plus A into IB plus A square into IC. IB IC is equal to 0. If you substitute, you will get 1 by 3 into IA. And IA2 is equal to 1 by 3 into IA plus A square IB plus A into IC. So substitute that one. So 1 by 3 into IA, you can get it, right? So these are the equations, these are the symmetrical component currents. We got it from the terminal conditions relations in LG fault, line to ground fault or single line to ground fault. Okay. So by observing these equations, IA1, IA2, IA0 all are equal to 1 by 3 into IA. 1 by 3 into IA. So therefore, so VA is equal to IA into ZF. So since fault occurs through fault impedance, so fault is the ground and line terminal between we have a ZF fault impedance. That's what here. So we know that VA is equal to IA into ZF. So you remaining voltages VA0, VA2 and VA1. So summation if we add, so this will be equal to 3 times the VA. So 3 times the VA. So here 3 into IA0 into ZF. Okay. Here also we can see the interconnection of sequence networks. So here Z1, Z2, Z0 will be in series with the 3 into ZF. Okay. So fault impedance is ZF, right? Here you can see this sequence network diagram. Okay. So next, fault current. So this is a very important. So they especially they will ask you to find the fault current. Fault current in this case, IF is equal to IA. IF is equal to IA. So that is equal to 3 times the IA naught. So 3 times, see here we know that IA naught is equal to, so what is IA naught? IA naught, zero sequence component, is equal to 1 by 3 into IA. So from this, so IA is equal to 3 into IA naught. So we got fault current from the above sequence component relations. IF is equal to IA, that is equal to 3 into IA naught. So here IA naught is equal to V Thevenin divided by total impedance of this circuit. Okay, Z1 plus Z2 plus Z0 plus 3 into ZF. So this is the total impedance. IA is equal to 3 into V Thevenin by total impedance. So in this case, the fault impedance is absence. So fault impedance is absence. Suppose fault impedance is not connected. So ZF we need to replace with 0. So we need to replace ZF is 0 for calculations. Okay. So this is about fault current in single line to ground fault. Right. Next we will discuss about line to line fault. Right. Okay. Thank you everyone.